Welcome back, aviators. We're here in Abu Dhabi on this Oman Air flight back down to Muscat. Of course, on the VATSIM network, I believe we have ATC with us available. Just getting some things in order. Sound settings, and just adjust some bollocks. Volume mix, container down to 25. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Right, let's just run through our checklists. Yeah, we don't have anything on OMA, Abu Dhabi International. We don't have anything. No ATC online, nothing online, so we'll just run through the checklist. Monitor Unicom as necessary. There was coverage, but it's just gone offline, unfortunately. Typical, right? Let's set VATSIM for you. Block fuel payload, parking brake, battery switch on, guard close. Ready. Left field fuel pump on. AP generator switch start. Okay, so welcome on board this. Let's just set our fuel load and everything. We'll go on the sim brief. Don't want to download the version. Block fuel 14020. 14020. Don't need a lot of fuel on board today. Payload, estimated zero fuel weight 126.6. 6.6. There we go. Return, main menu, FMC. Okay. Come back to the overhead. All the information we need off of there. Come to Navigraph charts. Unicom 122.8, we will plug that in. Decimal 8, and we will Squawk 2000. As applicable. Okay, so let's see what we got. Forward position lights on steady. Yep. Logo lights, cockpit lights, emergency lighting, armed guard closed. Passenger signs on, seatbelt signs off, AP bleed switch is on, PAX auto high, IRS mode to nav, FMC initialized position in it. So we are in OMAA. Yep. Alrighty, your damper on. That's on. Fuel pumps as needed. I presume there's nothing in the center tanks, so we can just switch the other ones on. Ground power switch, engine generator switch, AP generator switches on. Window heats. Probe, wing, electro-hydraulics, engine hydraulics. Trim, air, temperature reset, PAX, isolation valve, switch, engine, AP bleeds, pressurization panel, cruising deck just 21,000 feet, and the altitude of a Muscat. Otis FMC programs. We're in program up our FMC now. So rig OOMS, route OOMA, heading down to OOMS, OOMS, company route ABMU, activate, execute, performance initialization, 0 fuel rate 5.0, cost index 40, cruising today at 21,000 feet, execute, N1 limits, let's get that calculated, sim brief, takeoff performance, calculate, 46, there we go, 46, take off flaps, 5 degrees, set trim 486, yeah, close that out, open up the Navigraph charts. Departure. So departure, we are departing out a runway 31 left via the Oni 1 uniform departure. Execute route. Departure arrival. Arriving into Muscat on 26 right. Oh, that's 26 right. And we don't have an arrival or transition or anything like that. Execute legs. Plug in 21,000 feet. There we go. Yeah. Go to the plan. Step. To see. We'll figure that out as we approach. Alrighty, so init ref, flight level, cruising to 1,000 feet, next page. Let's take a flaps. Sets. Legs. Brilliant. Okay. CFMC is all set. Set. I don't have. Oh, what's wrong with this plane tonight? Come on, let me get that all set up. Okay, flight instructions warning, auto brakes, rejected takeoff, stabilizer trim, we'll set transponder TCAS, we can switch that on. Let's see. Yeah. Seatbelt signs on. Fuel pumps and fuel pumps all on. Electric hydraulics on. Anti-collision lights on. Let's plane its packs. We are ready for push and start. We want tail to nose to the left for 31 left departure. Menu, FM, FS sections, push back, turn those to the left, set tag.
Cockpit to ground. Go ahead. We've been cleared for pushback and start. They want the tail to
What's going on with this pushback? I don't know why it's all jolty. Everybody switch off.
Pushback complete. Upgrade, please. Brake set.
Back auto. Message mode switch auto.
Pin is pulled. Watch for the salute.
Repeat.
That's on your right. Down mid-flight.
SAP generator switch off. Flaps. ETAS and taxi lights. We turn off central start sectors continuous. Strobes. So on that CTKS. Right. We'll mosey on down to runway 31. Bit of a hazy old day here in Abu Dhabi. I'm not sure what that's doing there. We'll make a little turn off to the left now. Okay, so let's get landing lights on, let's get strobes on, let's get those on. Elapsed timer doing its thing.
Rotate. Positive rate of climb.
Oh, come on. I mean, VNav. VNav, engage. Oh, come on, engage VNav. VNav, engage VNav. VNav does not want to engage today. VNav, engage. Sure what's going on there. VNav, engage. VNav, engage. VNav, engage. Adapters are on. VNav, engage. VNav, engage. Auto throttle armed. VNav, engage. VNav, engage. VNav, engage. Standard. VNav, engage. Am I doing something wrong here? VNav, engage. What? What's it descending for? Ay, 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 ay. No, 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 no. Okay, so we're having some check altitude target. Yeah, done all that. 9,000. Let's see. Sake. No. Yeah. I don't know what's going on here today. Okay, so we're having a little bit of problems here, but nothing I can't deal with. There we go. As we continue our departure out from Abu Dhabi. Let's get some nice little screenshots for you, shall we? Something I must have forgotten to do at some point. A little bit hazy over Abu Dhabi as we depart out. Yeah, so we'll continue our climb out. We'll try and get ourselves back on track. Okay, so we are climbing out nicely to 21,000 feet. Let's increase the speed of the aircraft because frankly we are flying way too slowly. There we go. We'll decrease the climb rates. we go. We are nearly at our top of descent. Passing 20,000 feet. We nearly finished our climb out. Yeah, don't really know what's going on with the VNav to be honest, but we can increase our speed more. There we go. So what are we expecting into Muscat is a runway 26 right approach. Let's get charts up, ready for that. And we are. Brilliant. So we are now cruising along happily to Muscat. Let's see. So we've got some radar on. Should be on the VATSIM radar. Always fun to see yourself on the VATSIM radar. There I am. And we're expected to arrive in. We're 124 miles out. So we shouldn't be too far off our top of descent. There we go, as we head towards Muscat back in Oman on this short hop from Abu Dhabi. Okay, can we put VNav on now? There we go, VNav is alive and well, finally. So we're just crossing into Omani airspace already. Our top of descent is not too far away now. I'm going to begin descending down into, look at that beautiful scenery as we cruise across the desert. Oh my god, yeah, that's not so great, is it? There we go, so we may as well get configured already for landing. So 110.7 on the ILS, we can dial that in, so it's all in situ. .264 on the course. There we go. Happy days. Okay, we have some other traffic on our way into Muscat. He's departed about. So we just have to keep an eye on him. Nicholas is going to Muscat. Muscat traffic. Sending down left field. God, why isn't it? So someone is flying from Dubai to Muscat in an A380. Really? Really? Just why would you do that? I mean, try the plane out, I guess, but hey ho. So yeah, let's have a look at, let's check this guy out, see how many hours he's got. I'll go on VATSIM radar for this. So, yeah, he's ahead of me. Yeah, he's got a few more hours than me. He is descending, so I think he will arrive before me. I don't have to worry about him. He will arrive before me into Muscat. So yeah, I was hoping to get some ATC online for my departure, but of course, unfortunately, United Arab Emirates radar went offline literally just minutes before I was going to call for my clearance. A bit frustrating, never mind. That's what happens, I guess, in this part of the world. It's not as, I guess, I guess popular as flying across Europe or America, so the ATC coverage is a little bit more sporadic. Shame, because there's a reasonable amount of I mean, in fairness, Dubai is always online, right, because Dubai is quite a popular destination, and in fact I can see that Iran's up, or Tehran radar is up. But I tell you what, Oman Muscat radar was online the other day. Unfortunately, it is not at the moment. We have some traffic further behind me. Not going to have to worry about them. So you'll see me on VATSIM radar, my home airport I've designated as Kaunas. Yeah, I've a lot of fondness for Lithuania. Off back to Kaunas for real in early December. Looking forward to that very much. I know it's. I should talk about Oman really, because I was in Oman back in February. First time I've been back for 38 years. I actually spent a lot of time as a young boy out in Oman, in Salalah. I have a lot of fondness for the country, the people. It's lovely. If you've, you know, a lot of people when they go to the Middle East, they think Dubai. Forget it. Go to Oman. Seriously, trust me. You won't regret it. It's an absolutely beautiful country, most wonderful people. And yeah, as I say, I went back in February, first time in 38 years. A lot of changes. It was nice. It was nice to be back, and I hope it's not another 38 years before I go back again. It's a lovely country, lovely people, and I have a lot of fondness for Oman. So yeah, a lot of lovely memories. Yeah, I always say to people, like, Dubai is the glitz and glamour of the Middle East, and Oman is its heart and soul. And that's very, very true. Right, someone has just gone on Unicorn and Unicorn. So I've been drinking around Unicorn, brilliant. And just said H. So yeah, very cryptic. H, information H. I've no idea. So United Arab Emirates 828, whoever you are. Yeah, there we go. Yes, so we will be approaching our top of descent into Muscat very shortly. We're about, just under 50 miles out from the top of descent. We're expecting we'll vector ourselves in. It'd be nice if Muscat radar came online. It'd be nice to talk to some ATC, but I'm not holding out too much hope in that respect. Airbus A380 from Dubai. So yeah, of course, Fly-by-Wire, who do very good A320, recently released the A380, hence the influx of A380s on VATSIM. Will I be getting it? No, not really. For a couple of reasons. One, it doesn't really fit with anything I do on VATSIM. And secondly, I actually find it a very ugly aircraft. I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's an impressive aircraft. I mean, double decker. It's big, huge, blah blah blah, very efficient, etc. etc. But it's not a 747, is it? I mean, I grew up flying on 747s when I used to go to Oman, as I already mentioned. Used to travel over on 747. First plane I ever flew on was a 747. That is a beautiful, beautiful looking aircraft. I appreciate it. It's not the same as an A380 in terms of size and everything to do, yada yada yada. But I like nice looking aircraft, and for me, the A380 is not a nice looking aircraft. So no, I will not be. I don't know. I don't really do a lot of long haul flying. It's a bit silly just to use it on short haul routes, I think. But I don't know. I'm sure it's very good. If you love the A380, fair play to you. Would I fly on one for real? Yeah, don't get me wrong, absolutely. I don't know. But I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe one day I might try it out. I'm in no hurry to. I'm happy enough with my 777. So yeah, there we are. That's how we are with that. So we're flying across northern Oman now, across the beautiful mountains of Jebel. We'll be descending into Muscat. Muscat in itself is a lovely city as well. Spent a little bit of time back there in February. It's lovely, but my heart will always belong to Salalah. I absolutely love Salalah down in the Dhofar region of Oman, not far from the Yemen border actually. It is just beautiful, 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 beautiful. As I say to you already, if ever you're planning a trip to the Middle East, just go anywhere in Oman, right? It's all fabulous. If you can get down to Salalah, fabulous. If you just stay around Muscat, brilliant. But yeah. That's the other reason why I can never go to Dubai, because if I was in Dubai, I'd just be sat there wishing I was in Oman, right? So, I don't know. I've been to Dubai before it is what it is now. I was back there in the 80s. Weren't all the skyscrapers and stuff back then. It was a bit of just a fishing town, really, I think. It's very, very different from what it is now. I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks impressive, right? If you like all that, fair play. But for me, Oman is perfect as far as the Middle East is concerned. Yeah. So we will be descending shortly into Muscat. Muscat, incidentally, new airport now. Well, I say new airport. It opened several years ago now, I think. Very nice airport. We did like it. Yeah. So we shall be descending into Muscat. I do have the Muscat payware scenery. I forget who it's by now. It's good. I wish no one in flight simulation, either payware or freeware, ever seems to do Salalah. They do so many obscure airports. It's like you look at the Microsoft Flight Simulator weekly sort of, I guess, update newsletter, whatever they do on Facebook and other social media, blah blah blah. They put in like, oh, you know, there's so many new airports, etc. You get some really obscure places like in the back end of nowhere, but no one ever, not just Microsoft Flight Simulator, can't speak, been drinking rum, sorry, not just Mike's, Jesus, what was wrong with me? Not just Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, but FSX, P3D, X-Plane. No one has ever really bothered with Salalah, which, yeah, please, someone out there, do a Salalah, please, come on. That's another airport that's totally different. I mean, when I first flew to Salalah in the 80s, I mean, the city had a population, well, I say city, it's pretty much a town back then, had a population of, I think, about 40,000 people, right? And the airport was literally a tin shed. Not joking, no word of a lie, got the videos to prove it. It's brilliant, loved it. Flew in there on a back 111 out of Muscat, lovely plane. And it's got a whole brand new airport now. They've shifted the runway across a bit. The airport is across the other side from where the military airfield used to be. I used to live on the airbase in Salalah. Yeah, it's changed massively. Nice airport, nice little airport. Fly there now on is it Airbus? Whatever Salam Air flies. No 111s anymore, shame really. And yeah, nice new airport. The old airport terminal and everything is still there. Lovely to see. The airbase itself, not like it used to be. It used to be filled with people. When I went back on the base back in February, it was like a ghost town. I expected it to be bustling with life like it used to be when I was there back in the 80s. But yeah, it was really like a ghost town. Even when I went and had dinner in the officers' mess there, it was we were the only people in there. So yeah, it was sad in a way, I guess. But and Salalah itself, as I said, used to have a population of, I think, 40,000 people back in the 80s. Now has a population of nearly 500,000. I mean, what used to be desert is just now sort of like a massive business district, high-rise buildings. It has changed beyond recognition. Still the same lovely people though, yeah, you go into the old Salalah, to the old markets and everything, and lovely. I mean, along the beachfront now there's loads of hotels. When I was there back in the 80s, there was literally one, and the rest was just desert that we used to just fly around. But yeah, still a lovely country. I mean, yes, it's developed as you would expect in all the years since I was last there, but they've done it in a great way. I mean, fair play to the people of Oman. They know how to look after their country. It's an absolutely most wonderful place to go to. It's, there we go. Anyway, we are just about to descend down into Muscat now. Oh. Should have turned the pause at top of descent off. I thought my simulator was about to crash then. Our friend in the... Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. He's still at... Oh my god, this guy is just flying past Muscat and it says he's still at 20,000 feet. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what this guy in the A380 is doing. He is literally on top of Muscat and is still at 20,000 feet. I'm not sure he knows how to use that aircraft. Let's just go on VATSIM radar and see. Oh, hold on. Right, we need to slow down. We are going to descend to an altitude of 2,200 feet. There we go. Can't believe how high it is. Interesting. I don't know what this guy in the... Oh, he is descending. Transition for the approach. We need to make sure we know what the transition altitude is. 13,000 feet. Bear in mind. Yeah, that's good. Winds 2 knots, 2 knots, 2 knots, 2 knots. Muscat traffic, Oman 251, descending 13,000 feet left of the field for the 26 right approach. Where's this nincompoop in the frickin' bloody... I don't know what this A380 guy is doing. Be handy to know. Straight 9 miles out. What is this idiot doing? Oh yeah, caramba. Muscat traffic, Oman Air 251 passing to the left of the field, 7,500 feet for the runway 26 right approach. Where's the traffic? Where's the traffic? Come on, where is he? Can't see him at all. So we'll slow to 220 knots. I see. Muscat traffic, Oman Air 251, turning base for the final 26 right approach.
Muscat traffic, Emirates 30 Victor, 6 miles final, runway 265.
Muscat traffic, Oman Air 251 established, ILS 26 right, DME 15 miles. Muscat traffic, Oman Air 251 on 10 mile DME final.
Muscat traffic, Emirates 30 Victor, runway 26 west.
Muscat traffic, Oman Air 251 established on the glide slope, 7 mile DME. Okay, where is he? That's the question. Where is he? Hopefully he's vacated. Okay, he's arrived. Brilliant. Get down 3 green. We are. Ooh.
Have enough landing.
Oops.
20, 10,
So yeah, there's the A380 over there. There we go. So brakes on, and let's disconnect from the network. Yep, because we don't want it to muck about with that. Sky dolly, stop. Bit of a scrappy landing, I have to say. Bit of a scrappy landing.
low, gear, too low, flaps, 1,000,
Yeah, it's a very scrappy landing actually, in all honesty. Not my best one, I'll be honest. It's very messy. Stayed there. Bit we just passed. It's only open to people with military connections, which I do have in Oman. Yeah, so not my best landing, to be honest. A little bit scrappy. We yeah, got a little bit untidy on that final approach, didn't we? Or just before the touchdown, rather. The flare and everything is a little bit janky. We'll see it in a minute. Down we go. Then we realise we're descending too much, and we overcorrect, make a mess of it. I think we touched down. Yeah, reasonably enough in that respect. Not the neatest of landings. Let's be honest. That wasn't the neatest. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. So that brings us to the end of this flight. I realise you had a choice flight. Thank you very much for choosing this one, and hope you're working back on board again in the very near future. So from here in Muscat, and we'll leave you with a view from the other side, otherwise you're not going to see much. From here in Muscat, leave you with a wing view of our arrival. Yeah, the Al Shafaq Club, I think, is only open to members of the Omani military, that's this place here, or people with connections to the military. In fact, I stayed in that apartment just there, private little beach there. Yeah, or people with connections or friends in the Omani military, past and present, as I do have. Obviously, this is just default scenery. Well, the airport's payware, but the city itself is not obviously as it totally is. Beautiful city of Muscat. Mountains in the background, lovely. The old airport right over the other side there. And of course they built this beautiful, massive new airport, which is really nice. Done a great job with it. Yeah, just made a little bit of a mess of the landing there. Could have been a bit neater, but we'll take it. There we go. I don't know why the spoilers aren't showing. And that brings us to the end of this flight, as I said already. And thank you once again for choosing to travel with us today. Welcome back to Muscat.